The rain had been falling over London since dawn, a soft, persistent drizzle that made the city feel heavier than usual. Inside the quiet corridors of the ITV building, the atmosphere matched the weather. Muted, tense, and filled with a sense of unspoken worry. Eamonn Holmes, usually the loudest, warmest presence in any room, sat alone in his dressing room. The familiar hum of studio equipment drifted through the wall, but today it didn't comfort him. Today, even the mirror in front of him seemed different, reflecting not just his face, but the weight he'd been carrying silently for months. A gentle knock sounded. "Eamonn, can I come in?" Ruth Langsford's voice trembled just barely. He smiled weakly. "Of course, love." Ruth stepped inside, closing the door behind her. She had always been the calm in his storms, but today her eyes glistened in a way that unsettled him. She sat beside him, taking his hand. "It's time, isn't it?" she whispered. Eamonn looked down. His fingers, once steady and confident, now trembled slightly. "I can't keep pretending everything's all right. The viewers deserve honesty." For months, fans had noticed the changes. His slower walk, the stiffness in his movements, the tightness in his smile whenever he shifted in his chair. Social media buzzed with concern, wondering why their beloved presenter seemed different. But Eamonn, ever the professional, had brushed away the speculation with gentle jokes and quick topic changes. But behind the cameras, the struggle had grown harder. More pain, more tiredness, more nights spent awake, wondering how long he could keep going. A producer knocked lightly and peeked inside. "We're ready whenever you are." Eamonn nodded. Ruth squeezed his hand one last time before helping him to his feet. He walked slowly, deliberately, through the hallway toward the studio. The crew turned as he entered, their expressions warm, but filled with the kind of sympathy people try to hide. The studio lights flickered on, bright and unforgiving. He took his seat, inhaled deeply, and offered that signature smile, the one viewers across the country knew so well. "Good evening," he began softly. The words felt heavier than usual. "There's something I want to share with you. Something I should have said sooner." Ruth placed a hand gently on his back. Eamonn continued, "Over the past year, my health has been challenging. I've been dealing with pain, treatments, and days where even getting out of bed felt impossible." The studio went silent. Even breathing seemed to pause. "And I know many of you have noticed," he added with a sad smile. "You always do." He chuckled softly, his laugh warm but fragile. "I haven't wanted to worry you. I thought I could power through it like I always do. But the truth is, I'm tired." The word echoed in the studio. Tired. Not defeated, not broken, just human. Ruth blinked back tears. Fans watching across the nation felt their hearts tighten. Eamonn continued, voice thickening. "For now, I need to step back. Not forever, I hope, but for a while. I need to focus on getting better." He paused, eyes glistening. "And I promise you this, I'm fighting. I'm not giving up. Not today, not ever." The studio erupted in quiet claps, the kind filled with respect and love. Not applause for a segment, but for a man who had spent decades giving people both comfort and laughter. As the cameras faded out, Ruth wrapped her arms around him. "You were brave," she whispered. He exhaled shakily. "I'm scared, Ruth." "I know, but you're not alone." And outside, the rain finally stopped, as if the sky, too, had been holding its breath.